welcome to the first session of this campaign. I haven't thought of a name yet, but eventually it'll come in there. So you're all a bunch of adventurers starting out in a random town somewhere in the middle of somewhere. And basically, whether or not it's because you're trying to run away from someplace, going to find your path somewhere, or you're just being helpful, you're currently on this journey to escort some luggage out with supplies to different areas of towns, and you're going to get paid by the end of it. You started in your town of somewhere, and you're currently on the road. You need to get to the port town of Eldritch, where you're going to have to take a boat to get to your final destination and get your payment. So, are we all ready to get in?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I guess final destination scares me though.
As long as you're not afraid of water.
Alright. So, on your first day of your travels, you have wandered through the forest, out the town. So far, nothing's gone wrong so far. You have all just been picked randomly, maybe just hitchhiking and other things. So, while on the way there, is there anything you want to say to your cab driver, or anything you'd like to do? To pass the time, at least?
What can you tell me about the cab driver?
Alright. He's a slightly oldish man. He's he's slightly deaf, so he might not hear you, whatever you're saying. But he's done this trip many times, and he's occasionally starts saying random stories about times way past to the point where almost no one remembers it, and you're not sure if he's making it up or not.
What's his name?
His name is Gerald.
I would like to see what I can find out about the cab driver from looking at him.
Alright.
Does he have a wallet?
Roll an insight check.
Holy shit.
Okay, how do I do that?
Alright, in the text
/R.
Type in /R and then 1d20 plus your insight.
Which is on your character sheet.
Okay, my insight is... Oh, it's 1. Great.
I like how
Plus
I'm proficient in that and it's also 1.
Wow.
Oh man, that's all you can tell.
Wow. Okay.
What was the cab driver's name again?
Gerald.
Gerald.
I wrote in the notes
I
on
am
the
not going to be able to
side.
spell any of these names correctly.
It's in the
Yeah,
chat.
I wrote it down.
Okay, so we're just riding on the back of a cab.
You could sit in the back, or you could go and sit with him and listen to his stories and talk to him, or you can be on patrol around just to make sure there aren't any bandits or, say, random orc attacks, or a flying dragon decides to come down and play a fire to you.
Sure, I'll be on
What are the
patrol.
chances of that happening?
I'm on.
I wonder.
I'm on patrol. I'm just gonna stand over here.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna be on patrol as well.
Alright.
I'm gonna sit back and relax.
I'm gonna talk to him.
I'll listen to the stories.
I don't understand. I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
By the
So
way,
I would like for the people outside to roll a perception check just to see if there's any bandits.
perception check.
Okay, so it's
It's 1d20.
1d20 plus. Let's see, perception, right?
Yes.
So it's 1d20 plus my number.
Plus your number. And my perception check.
Well, that's fucking nice.
It's better than Atlas.
It's still fucking
Look,
shit.
okay, I tried.
You tried.
But as far as I can tell, he's just an old man.
What
You
race
tried
is he, by the
That
way?
is so useful.
He's a human.
I don't know, he's just old. That's all that matters.
Not you, the DM!
Oh, he's a human.
Oh.
Human? If he's old and human, he doesn't have long left, guys.
Okay, where is your number again?
Dude,
Wow.
it's on your character sheet.
Wow, I rolled a nat 1. Nice. Good job.
Oh, you have +4 in perception.
I am an elf.
That's not. Is that really how it works?
My perception's -1, guys.
That's
Dude,
plus 0.
My
knows things.
my charisma's -1. I am the least charismatic guy you're ever gonna see.
I'm apparently
Oh
the
my
most.
God.
It doesn't fit with reality.
Alright. Well, what do you want to do with the guy? Or if
I
you're
want to
like,
listen to stories.
Just chat a bit, just
Alright.
ask about life. How's he go? How's he doing?
Roll charisma.
Oh, it's been so long since I've gone on a journey with so many people. It's so nice. Though my kids, they're always leaving me behind. They only visited once in
Why
2
did you do
weeks.
this to us?
Hey, I have 0 for charisma.
He sounds lonely.
Oh boy.
My
Oh
wife,
boy, this...
Pickpocket him.
my wife made me the most delicious pie. The most delicious pie. I think there were eggs in there, except then it was blue. I don't
my
know why
God.
it was sweet.
What did you do to
You guys really picked the wrong.
And
picked the wrong
what
example
else
for
was in this
one.
pie?
And then
No,
there was
why would you?
there was-
Why would
there
you
was,
ask?
like, I don't know why it was sweet. She said it was eggs. Or was that my breakfast and that was dessert from last night?
Oh my god. What
But
can I
it's
roll
so
to
good
get
to
us
be
out
under
of
the
here?
sun again. You have no idea what it's like to be inside and not have sun. Whenever
I'm
mother
sure it's
feeds
terrible.
me, it's always on a rainy day.
Ah, truly terrible. Bad luck, sir.
We need to do something about this old man. I don't know if we should kill him.
Is there a way that I can pickpocket him first?
Oh, would you like to
Leave
pickpocket
the old
him?
man alone.
Do we really need a cab driver? Let's be honest.
Does anyone here know how to drive a land vehicle?
Are we gonna arrive anytime soon?
I think I
to
could figure it
hotwire it.
out, maybe.
You might want to roll a perception check to see what time it is, to see how long you've actually been on the road.
Oh my god, perception
Well, all of us,
check.
or just Winslow?
Just Winslow.
Okay, we'll need 20 plus 2.
Higher than 10 for once.
Hey!
Yay!
Hey.
Well,
Okay.
despite thankfully with the distractions from previously, it seems that you've made quite a lot of progress, even though you've been listening to an old man ramble for a long time and a whole bunch of birds being distracting. But it seems that it's just right over the hill that you should be within less than a mile of your destination.
Oh boy, finally!
Can we
Oh,
see
God.
the place from the carriage?
It's behind the hill.
It's behind the hill, no. You can't see it.
Unless you have X-ray vision.
Hmm.
I don't.
No, you don't, because you suck.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rude.
Fuck you.
And so you make your way over the hill. I would like the ones outside to make a perception check.
Okay.
Again?
Yes.
Yes. Can you see
know-
the tower from out there?
You know shit gets real when the DM asks you to do a perception check.
I got a 12.
Wait, fuck. Okay, 1d20 plus...
You can press the up arrow and it will bring up what
Fuck's
you've got typed
sake!
fast.
You guys are like the worst outside.
Oh, look, the
people
ground!
Hey,
ever. Except for Willow, she actually did
Fucking
something.
flowers, dude! I'm gonna pretend I'm too busy arguing with someone to notice the surroundings.
Sure.
Just picks
But
a
it
random
makes you see
person to have an
better.
argument.
Hey, chum! Oh wait, no. Hey, Nessa, I don't like you. I don't have any reason to, but I decided so.
I don't like your sword.
Yeah, well, it's cooler than anything you ever owned, so get fucked.
so, Miss
You won't
DM,
be this vocal if you lose it.
what have we seen?
I would punch you if I lost it.
So far, you see a whole bunch of leaves on the ground, which is normal because you're in a forest, and a whole bunch of bushes. And you're just about make it past there. You can see the town, so you're making your way down the hill, and then suddenly,
Suddenly.
Dramatic tension.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
What happened?
Oh my god!
you fell into a pit in the
Oh my
ground
God.
covered by leaves.
Oh gosh.
It's a trap!
Everyone make a dexterity
We're
check.
getting attacked by nature.
Oh, well,
Ow,
okay, this
my
is...
back.
This is okay, wait. Okay, can I roll athletics to try and get out?
Roll, I say athletics. Well, actually, I think, I say dexterity because it caught you by surprise, and so you're trying to, to see whether or not you're aware of it enough in order to make the leap out the way.
Is this
Okay, so roll
is this
dexterity.
a saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
Dexterity. Okay, wait. How does that work?
Saving throws, just you may
Okay.
have proficiency in it. It's the one next
Okay,
to it.
so
I
it's
have not fallen.
Fuck, you did the fuck! Oh my god!
Did you nat
Yes.
20?
Yes, you did.
Yes, she
But
did.
she
Oh my god!
Axe?
Wait, do we all
You
do
are
this?
just like the worst so far.
Can you not? Can you not, Nat?
Possibly.
I have not fallen.
Also-
Graceless, you notice something immediately wrong when you notice that from the clinking of the hooves, that one sound onto that leaf pile before the horse fell in. You notice that it sounded different from the way how normal ground is. So you leap out the way, and avoid falling in.
And I do some
Winslow, on the other hand, was still distracted by the birds. And like having his head in the air, and then he just walked right in, even after the horse made a noise yelling.
Oh my god.
It would have been nice to have been warned.
I also did some flips because I'm a monk. So.
Of course,
Alright,
as you do.
Three
So we're
questions.
all...
yes.
Wait, why did I just walk in there?
Because you also fell in, apparently.
I was
Because
also,
you were in the cab.
you were in the cab, so that's why I asked everyone else to make a dexterity check after you noticed you fell in, to see whether or not you managed to get out of there before being injured, or or whether or not you can actually
boy.
like jump out before you land in the hole.
3 questions
Okay,
and 1
how do I
statement.
make a dexterity check?
All right.
You're in
You're
the
in the
cab.
cab. You're dead.
Oh, okay.
You're
so
going down,
I'm
eh?
screwed. I'm screwed no matter what. Okay.
So my 3 questions and 1 statement. Well, 1 statement, I can only see my name again. And now the 3 questions. 1, how am I? 2, how's the driver? 3, how's the horse and cart?
Well, we need to make dexterity checks on everybody, so
Oh.
Ah!
Checks or saves?
Wait, so
I don't think it matters.
Is that-
to me. I
is-
think I'm terrible.
is-
No, I'm
is
alright.
that another saving throw?
Winslow, you don't have to because you made yours
Oh.
to actually walk into it. So
Okay, so I felt like a fucking idiot, so now I'm in there.
all right,
I got 11.
Good job.
What does that mean?
all right. So
That means you
everyone
suck.
else, aside from
Darius.
aside
Alright.
from everyone else aside from Ander noticed that there was something unusual going on when the carriage suddenly started tilting, and he made a dash right out the end right before it fell completely in.
Oh, isn't
The old
some-
man
yeah,
currently
okay.
is the old man is completely rattled, but still thinks he's still going on. So he's trying to get the horse to climb back up and is not completely aware of what just went on.
Old man, are you blind or something?
Possibly.
I'm
What?
these stairs.
What?
Why?
I'm not blind, okay? The blinds are the
Oh.
neighbors next door.
Oh, I can't stand this. Okay,
He's-
can
he's
I?
seen now.
Gerald, you've all fallen inside of a pit. Gotta get you guys out.
Okay, fuck this. I'm out of it. Okay, I attempt to climb out of the hole.
All right. Make an athletics check.
Okay, so 1d20, right?
Yep.
Fucking hell!
I
Fucking
would
hell!
like to start.
But from having just landed and you haven't quite recovered quite yet, you try to make it while still off balance, and you get up a little bit, but then you fall back on your butt.
God damn it!
I would like to.
I am going to stay in the cart and hope the old man gets me out.
Is it okay if
I just lie down on the floor, reconsidering my life.
I'm gonna take
Alright.
I'm gonna take a look around because I'm out of the pit and I don't have to worry about
Alright.
getting out of the pit.
Roll a perception
Oh,
check.
lucky you!
Can I find a tree and start tying my rope around it?
Sure.
No.
Thank you.
So should I make a perception check?
Roll a perception check before you do that.
Okay, let's see. That's a -1.
Can I float out of
Yes.
the hole?
We all float down here.
Yeah, but can I? Oh my god!
Oh,
Yeah, I can see we're gonna get along really well.
15.
Okay,
10.
so
All right. You, let's see. You, Ander, notice there are a pair of eyes staring right at you in that tree.
Do I find a body to these eyes?
They
No, just the eyes.
are yellowish, and underneath you notice a bunch of sharp, spiny teeth. And a click of
boy.
metal.
Oh boy.
This doesn't look like fun. Someone who knows how to fight something.
I know how to fight. I'm just at the bottom of a bloody pit.
Are you gonna?
and you found your
Are you
arse.
gonna tell me that there's something there?
I'm being stared at by yellow eyes, and I have the strange feeling that I'm meant to be dinner.
Get eaten.
That's
So,
Yes.
not good.
at
Life
this point
is-
right here, after you take your
Life
step
has
back,
no purpose.
after you taken your step back, you hear a shout, "Get 'em, boys!"
Oh,
As a bunch of goblins
Oh,
jump out from
no.
the trees, and one from the reeds out in the lake nearby.
oh,
Roll initiative.
goblins! Goblins, everyone! Goblins!
Okay,
Wait.
where do I drop the turnover thing?
So wait,
Turn
do
on
the
just the
people
little
in the
clock
pit?
at the bottom of your, or near the bottom of the toolbar for you.
Sorry, you say there's goblins?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
well, we're at the bottom of a pit, so this is going
I was
to
trying
be
to do something about that.
amazing.
So,
Alright, so start top of the turn order. So the goblin that you just saw the shiny teeth of decides to leap out of the tree and go for a stab at you.
Oh,
Get wrecked.
I'm a squishy being.
Says the card.
Alright, is 12 your
My AC is 13.
13. The goblin just in its attempt to be the first one to attack you, does so in such haste that it takes a swing and the sword and the scimitar lands right between your feet, and it looks up at you kind of sheepishly, ashamed that it didn't get its first attack.
Oh, poor thing.
Thank God some monsters suck more than me.
I don't think that's
So the horse makes an attempt to climb out the pit. It's moving instead of moving up, it's moving the sides of the hill down back and starting to bury you guys.
Oh my God! Did he roll in that one?
No,
Did the
he rolled
horse
a
get a
4.
fucking
No, the
that
horse
one?
got 4.
your fault.
God, stupid horse.
All right.
Okay, it's my
guys.
turn. Time for the best move yet. I would like to cast invisibility.
All right.
Why then?
There we go. There it comes.
I've only got one attack move.
Literally.
Okay, what do I need to do to cast invisibility?
Check one of your spell slots off the level that invisibility is.
Okay, spell slots. Invisibility is second level spell. Got 2 slots.
So you've used one of your second level spell slots to become invisible.
Okay,
And
cast spell.
All right.
yeah, or you can just check the spell off.
All right.
I'm invisible.
So you've literally just poofed out of existence, or at least sight.
Yes.
Great,
good.
he's gone. Don't have to look at his ugly face anymore.
All right.
Oh my God, that's racist, dude.
It's okay. He's a tiefling. He's used to it.
All right, Wessel, it's your turn.
Oh god, what do I do?
All right. So
It's up to you.
you have an action, a free action, a bonus action, and movement.
Since I'm in the pit, since I'm still in the pit, I'm guessing I should get out of it.
Yes.
Maybe a good idea.
Should be. So make a strength check.
So I'm trying to climb out of the pit.
So you try to climb out the pit. Okay, roll a 1d20 plus your athletics.
Athletics. Says +2.
All right.
Then roll a d20 plus 2.
You can hear him typing.
Tappity tap tap.
Oh, good
tap,
job.
tap.
Oh
Good
shit!
job.
It's 21.
Got it.
He got out the
Good
pit.
You
job.
got out the pit, no
my
problem.
God.
You got out of the pit.
You could teach Winslow some things about pits.
Shut up!
Did you kick a little bit of dirt off the edge and it just
kill
lands
you.
on Winslow?
I will literally mow your head off.
Use that elf.
Hey guys, I have an idea. Let's stop pissing off the fighter.
You know, I could just climb out the pit and walk away, and you would just fucking die because
I'm
I'm
sure
the only
you will
tank in this
try.
party.
I'm sure you will.
Oh wait, I should probably put battle music on. I always forget.
Yes, I thought it was too
I
long.
got music. I said sweet jazz.
Sweet jazz isn't battle music.
So,
That's not.
are you going to?
Most people will
Oh
probably
my god,
recognise most
Bayonetta
of
is not an
their,
example, Wes.
Most of the music,
So,
which I use.
Wessel, are you going to attack?
I think he used his action climbing up.
Yeah, he used his action to climb up.
So he can't attack.
No, he can't attack. Questions sub. After climbing, does that count as half his movement or?
Good question. Let me think about this whilst I type something.
I think considering he
I
rolled
trust him.
21,
I think you need
maybe
a-
he can move a little bit.
I think it's a climbing check to make sure that you can climb, and then I think it's counted as difficult terrain, so he technically has 10 foot of movement left.
All right, so you got 10 feet of movement left, or if you
And I'm
want
now going to double
use a
check
bonus
that.
action to do something.
That's 2 squares. No, it is.
You could run right now, and none of us, except for me, would judge you for it.
I think Winslow
Nobody
might
cares
judge
if
him.
you judge them.
Wait, could I try and help Puck out of the pit?
Help who out the pit?
Winslow.
Winslow. I think that's an action.
I would refuse your help anyway. I am getting out of this on my own strength because otherwise my
I have
dignity
looked up
will
the
be
rules.
destroyed.
While climbing or swimming, each foot of movement is costs an extra foot, so it's double your movement speed to move because it's difficult terrain. A creature can climb if the surface is slippery, vertical, or with few handfolds. They need to succeed on an athletics check. However, that is not their action. It's just to try and actually be able to climb up. So he does still have an action and 10 feet of movement.
All right, so you can help someone get out if they're willing to. If you're going to help them.
No.
How about the
I think
horse?
Push the
The horse
car.
might need
Push.
help.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
help
the
the
old
horse.
man.
Of course, you'll help like
Okay,
3
I'll
people.
help.
All right, so
Animal handling.
I think animal handling to like help coax the horses to not freak out.
You should be good at that, right?
Just think, hang on.
Wisdom, he's a druid, should be.
Don't
Oh,
freak
fucking
out. I'm
hell.
gonna touch your body.
God,
Do I have
Fucking
permission
hell.
to help you?
that's gonna freak someone out.
Wait, where can I see that again?
Skills,
Skills.
animal handling is the second one down.
Skills.
It's in the
Skills
middle.
It's near the
at
top.
is near the top, depending on how large your web page is.
It's between abilities and attacks above description.
You're looking at this on your
Where's,
computer rather than your phone,
It should
right?
be your wisdom modifier if you have that.
Hang on. Okay,
it
I'm at
depends
the
if it's
top.
proficient.
I'm at the first page. Where is it?
What do you mean first page?
You look at it on DnD and Beyond, not on the PDF.
Is it PDF?
It's a much easier if it's on. It's much easier if it's on D&D Beyond, but on the PDF it is.
It's still the second
abilities are
one.
on the left of the first sheet in the middle.
I'll search D&D
Should be able to look at your character sheet on there.
Yeah, I just see it's loading in now.
Cool.
Wait, you said I could do wisdom as well, right?
It's the same
But
thing.
animal handling is based off wisdom. It just depends if you're proficient in it or not.
I bet he is, because he's a druid.
He's a druid. He's supposed to be a hippie or something.
But you're supposed to be good at climbing out of holes.
Hey, shut up.
Wow.
Shut up. You're supposed to not suck, so you know.
Actually, it is kind of the rogue's job to look for traps. Cough, cough.
I'm new to this!
You have a +3 in animal handling.
Yeah, okay. I have +3 animal handling.
So, roll that
Okay.
d20
D20
plus
plus
3.
Roll.
Just do D20 +3.
Good job.
Hey, 16.
So the horse
You
gets
did it.
the horse managed to get itself out, but the carriage is still stuck in there. But the horse is actually out and has traction, so it should be able to get out easier on the next turn.
Awesome.
Okay.
Alright. So this goblin decides to go take a swing, seeing that its other friend had swung and basically missed. It decides to go running, flying out, takes a giant leap, and falls flat on its face because it rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh my
but
God.
I'm beginning to feel like a
you
punch bag, guys.
poor thing.
nice.
You.
I love the
And
show.
is also prone.
I'm beginning
boy.
to feel like a punch bag. Could the tank please get out of
Okay.
here? I mean, get up here and
it's
stay
my
here.
turn. Oh my god, it's my turn finally. Okay.
Turn.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fail.
Okay. So I attempt to get out of the pit again. So.
No.
Oh my god, shut up. So it's what, 1d20 plus athletics, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Good job.
16.
Oh.
You're not out of there, like you are angry that you were that the pit defied your
The
escape,
pit
so
shall
you
not
go
defeat
up there
me.
in a rage and you get out there no problem.
Okay, so
You have 10
how much?
10
10
feet.
feet. Wait,
There's a little ruler on the your taskbar which you can use to
yeah,
measure.
okay, 5 feet. Okay, so I can walk 5 feet and attack, right? I still have an action?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna swing with my greatsword. So wait, so it's 2d6 plus 2.
It's
And
a
then there's-
d20 plus the to hit modifier,
Okay, so 1d20 plus 4.
and you can roll that twice because it is prone.
So I can
Roll
roll
it
that
again.
another time because that
Yeah.
sucked.
So, being different states can grant advantage and disadvantage, and advantage means you roll twice, you take the higher number. Disadvantage means you roll twice,
Okay.
you take the lower number.
Oh,
Okay,
you
but
It
hit.
being prone grants you advantage.
Alright,
Okay,
you hit.
so I got 16.
So now
so
you
I-
roll your
I-
attack.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 2.
Yep.
Fuck! 7.
So 7. Alright.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
And you, like, in that rage of, like, finally managed to get some action in, the blood's pumping, adrenaline's pumping, you swing that sword down, and you split the goblin in half. He's dead.
Wait, what? Really?
That's a bit violent.
Goblins are weak as hell.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Oh,
well,
it's invisibility
okay.
for weak as hell goblins.
wait. I still got 5 feet of movement, right?
Yeah, you have 5 feet of movement left, but you can't attack anymore.
Okay, well, can I move where the goblin was? Or
You
not?
want to stand
Sure.
on top of him?
Yeah,
Victory pose.
I'm gonna teabag it.
There's more if you want to continue causing blood and gore.
Did you expect?
So it's my turn now.
Did you
Okay, it's
see
your turn.
that?
Yep, it's your turn.
Okay, so I can move my walking speed, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. So
You can move through friendly people.
awesome. I am going to move there. How do you move?
Oh my god, I
gonna
didn't
move
even
here.
notice there was Skyrim in the
And I am
God, my soul!
I'm gonna use my bow to shoot the guy near the guy near the lake, I guess.
Before
There
you
was a
move,
closer one.
I want to inform you of a
Okay.
rule. If you're within basically combat range of one person, as in close combat, so for this goblin it's in a 5 feet square
okay.
around it, you get disadvantage on any ranged attacks made.
Oh, okay.
So, you probably
So
want to
I'll attack that guy with
stand here instead, or attack him.
yeah. I'll attack him with my quarter staff thing. So.
All right. Roll for to hit.
Okay, so that's like 1d20 plus my to hit modifier thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Does that hit?
Nope. You swing at it and it just glances off its armor.
Oh.
And quickly, I want to check something in the monk class.
Get wrecked.
Never mind. Wait.
Oh boy.
Attack with a quarterstaff, you can. If you take an attack action and attack with a quarterstaff, you can also make an unarmed strike as a bonus action, assuming you haven't already taken a bonus action this turn. You can attempt to hit them with your fist because you're a monk
cool.
and you're special.
Punch him in the
So
face.
I can use the unarmed strike thing?
Yeah, because you're
Okay,
special.
cool.
That's what I kept on forgetting with ninja.
What's the to hit modifier? Do I have 5?
Make him regret missing killing some.
I didn't hit him.
Nope.
He regrets nothing.
What are you doing?
I just kick at him and it doesn't really work.
Take dust at his feet.
The goblin sticks his tongue out at you and just like mocks you for being unable to hit him.
Oh, you got wrecked.
Your
You
own
got
team is also laughing at you.
Okay, whose turn is it?
Another
It's
goblin.
the
Oh boy.
goblin's turn right here, and he's going to go over to Wessel's character and take a stab at him.
Ah,
Oh, teach you for getting out of the pit.
Alright, Wessel. So your character takes 3 points of damage because this goblin rolled a 20 to hit.
holy shit, and you only took 3 points?
It's
He's ripped, man.
20 in total, and she rolled a 1 on damage. Wow.
Wow.
That feels an awful lot like my damage
Goblins are weak.
sometimes.
That's understandable.
Well, you know, I thought I did a shitty hit and I slashed a goblin in 2, so I don't know if he rolled a nat 1 or something, but...
No, they just have low health. They're like
They're really weak on health.
goblins can kill level 1 players with ease. Level 2 players can kind of just push goblins off. Level 3 players, it's kind of tables reverted.
That's kind of, that's in 3 levels, that's kind of fucking extreme.
Or they're like the noob ones, so the guys you find.
Alright, so Wessel, you need to take out 3 damage from your character.
If you click on your own character, you see that 3 bubbles appear. One is 21. One is in red, and that will be your health. I don't know what your health is. Minus 21. If you type what the new health value is, I think. Or you can type in minus 3, and it will take it away for you because it can maths.
Oh, thank God.
Do we have to do that on the character sheet as well? If you
I don't bother
low-
to. As long as we remember that it's on roll 20, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Okay. Like at the end of the session, if it's still like less.
If we're still in combat or something, I'm sure Purple will just
bother.
quickly note down everyone's health, and then
Okay.
come the next session we'll know where we're at.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
It's not now.
Oh, careful the archers.
Is this
I
have a human shield.
He just seen his friend get chopped in half. I was like, yo!
Oh boy.
Head! No! So he decided to take a crossbow float and shoot you.
Wait, who, me?
Winslow is attacking you for killing his friend in such
fuck.
a despicable way.
And that's a 19.
T-Rex.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
Oh no!
Wait, it hits?
19.
I'm
What's your
pretty sure
AC?
that hits your AC.
Okay,
Nice
so,
hit.
armor class, right? I got 13.
Uh-huh.
Out of curiosity, what's everyone wearing? Just because
Hide
I'm
armor.
wearing the finest leather armor money can buy.
I would
like-
say because we can see this, but we can't see you, so. So monk, you're unarmored. That makes sense. The fighter's wearing hide. The druid.
I'm wearing the finest leather armor you can buy. Like,
Yeah, but you're the bard, you're not...
embroidered
Yeah.
with my initials on the chest.
You're cringe when you
I'm going to
fucking
assume the
pump it
druid's
all.
wearing leather as well because they don't wear metal, and the rogue is also wearing leather. So
Yes.
we don't have a high AC tank. Right, fun. Fun.
Don't worry
Just send
about it.
Winslow.
I'm somewhat good. I got a lot of HP.
So Winslow takes 4 damage.
Oh boy, 30.
You can
What
type
a
just
hit.
-4.
Yeah, I'll just it's like you either type 2 numbers because it's like minus and 4, or you just type the two new numbers, so it doesn't change anything.
Yeah, it just depends if you want to be bothered to maths or not.
I got 34 HP, so taking it 4. Wow, so much math.
It's when you get to bigger numbers.
Like,
You need to
15.
get good for that.
It's when you're taking away like 7 bludgeoning damage plus 4 poison damage, and you're
Oh
on,
yeah, okay, no, fuck that.
yeah, stacking.
and you're on like 21 health, and then going, are you dead yet? Also, you need to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you die of poisoning, and you're like, shit, I got so much to do.
I didn't have time to write my will.
Wait, what are the other boxes? What's green and blue?
Oh, the what?
The other
So much
circle is
poison.
next to your health.
Yeah.
Oh, that the
Green and blue.
blue one means invisible. The red one means he's fallen prone, and so he's to takes he has disadvantage on stuff like that. So it's like a status effect.
Okay.
Alright.
There are also
So
cool little icons which can be applied as well, like a fist of a person, a lock.
a lot of status
Bleeding
effects happens
eye.
in D&D, so it's kind of like nice to have a notification
Oh
of
look, a
what's
broken
what.
heart.
Alright. So the one that has reeds on his head decides to take his short bow and shoot Graceless. How do you pronounce your character's
Your
name?
hat
Willow?
looks stupid.
Grassies?
Grassies. Okay.
Grassies.
He decides to shoot Grassies.
I'm gonna call you Dunkweed from now on.
It's called. Her name is Gracias.
Your AC?
Okay.
The arm.
Gracias.
You using your keen elf
My
hearing.
AC
You notice
is
a
armor
sound
class?
from the reeds, and you just
That's,
tilt your head out of the way, and
15.
arrow shoots right past you. No damage
Oh
there.
god.
You damn elves and your super hearing.
Alright,
I'm
your turn, Ander.
Thank you. I won't do this too often, but monks can also catch arrows if they're coming towards you. So if something hits you, you can spend your reaction to try and catch it, reduce the damage, or even throw it back. I think it actually has to hit you to be able to do it. Anyway,
Wanted
my
to make
turn.
a statement.
Yeah,
Um,
I was thinking of doing that, but then I was like, it didn't hit me anyways, so who cares? I think so too. I just didn't bother to catch it. I was actually
I
kind of
would-
hoping
I
that
would like
if I moved over here,
cast
she would try and hit me
lightning
with an arrow
bolt
that could catch it
on
like a badass, but
this goblin over here.
That one, okay.
Strength check for it. It needs to beat 15.
you're right next to the right next to the window.
Can you do it?
It made a 4.
Cool. It gets pulled 10 feet towards me. So in either of these squares.
Alright. Ah!
And it gets somewhat electrocuted. Ooh, 8 points of damage.
Oh. How would you like
Is
to,
he dead?
how would you like to do this?
I just kind of want to whip it around his leg and then just pull him forwards.
Alright.
And, do the sort of classic cartoon, just fall flat on back and then straight forwards.
Okay. You send out that lightning whip right at that goblin. He does not know what's going on. You grab it by the ankles, yank it over, and just from the sheer force of the acceleration that you pull him towards, he flies over and lands face first down, and as the face first down, taking some damage. And the icing on the cake is that with the flyback from the whip, it lands on him and does a little bit of extra spark, and then he's fried.
You
Ouch.
killed him.
I'm not even meant to be strong!
What a way to die.
You one-shot a poor goblin. This is how he makes his money.
What if you had a family?
Where is that voice coming from?
Probably did.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yes it is.
Alright. It's your turn.
Ooh, finally.
You're in the pit.
I would like to float out of the pit using my race powers.
Alright.
It's an action cast, I believe.
What do I do?
So you're wind one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
At the bottom of your sheet where it says spells and it says your race power, just click use charm.
Wait.
At the very bottom of your sheet it says spells, and
yeah?
at
Do
the
I just
bottom of
press
spells it
use?
says something like
Levitate?
mingle with the wind or something. Click
Yeah.
use on that.
Use. Okay. Used.
Levitate is a casting time of 1 action, and then they just float up 20 feet vertically and remain suspended there.
Okay, so do I need to roll anything?
Nope. You just float.
Alright.
Okay.
It's like she's flying.
So you
Do
have
I have another action?
you have
That was your
movement.
action.
You have movement and a bonus action left.
You cannot move unless you have something to push against, as per the spell.
So you can see everybody. You can see the whole thing. And so while you're up in the air, would you
Can she push off the cart when she goes up?
she just can float, but she can't propel herself. It's kind of like that guy, that YouTube video with this guy in the space shuttle, and he's stuck in the middle and he can't go anywhere because there's nothing to push off of.
She can control if she goes up or down, she just can't go left or right.
Okay, so I have made mistakes.
You could also cause an object to levitate, just saying.
I will stick to what I've done,
Can you
'cause I can't
cause
see anything.
cause a monster to levitate? Can you do that?
Yeah, they have to try
The man
and
in the cart too, me.
they have to make a constitution saving throw, but she can cause things to levitate if they don't want to.
Okay, so
You could still
I don't
use.
know what to do.
Do you have any spells you can use that are bonus actions?
Don't think
What do you
so.
mean with bonus actions? Does it say
Okay,
that?
so you get 5 things in a round. You get on your turn you get movement, which is you can move your speed. You get your action, which everyone has. You can do things like attack, cast spells, interact with objects, make ability checks and such.
Okay.
And then there are bonus actions. Bonus actions, you only have them if you actually can use them for something. But it's certain spells only have a casting time of a bonus action, like the spell Healing Words. You, as a rogue, can use certain actions as a bonus action as well. None of them will help you now, because you are literally floating.
Oh god.
That's all I can think of bonus actions off the top of my head. The
But
other
at
two
least you're not
things...
in the pit anymore.
The other two things you
Yes,
have is a
who
free
says that?
action, which is essentially something which doesn't take much time at all, like drawing a weapon or opening a door as you walk through if it isn't locked, or shouting about 20 words or so. And finally, you have a reaction which you can take whenever, and it is, as it says, in reaction to something, like a goblin moving from your threatened area.
Okay. Can I shout about the goblin that is attacking our friend Amatrix, and that there's a goblin behind a tree in the water?
Bitch, you're gonna get wrecked if you stay here.
I have no idea what to do. Okay, I think I end my turn
I
now.
think we have a pretty good idea of where
That's all I can
is.
do.
I'm simply having a conversation with the goblin.
I think you're getting hurt there.
I
No,
wish
honestly.
Roll20 had a way to write on height, on how high you are, because it's a real pain.
Yeah, how
He is simply petting me with his blade.
Okay.
I think that constitutes being attacked.
Possibly.
Okay,
I think you just
so
inverted the turn order. There you go.
Don't worry about it. Possibly.
whose turn is it?
I think it's the goblin
it's
that's
the
acting.
19.
Yay.
It's,
And
it's the one stood next to
and
me.
the turn order has just refreshed.
nice.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. So the goblin who
Please don't hit me. Please
initially
don't hit me.
failed to hit Ander decides to go that he wants
So
to get
it's
revenge.
goblin
He
time.
saw two friends get killed, so he takes another swing, and I was like, "How dare you kill Piglet!"
Oh my god.
You silly goblin, you fool.
Yeah, no, that
Ouch.
hits.
That is.
Does he?
That hits even if I had mage armor up, which I didn't.
And you get 6 points of
Ow.
damage. And in
Oh man, my goblin's
and in
pissed.
that goblin's sheer mourning, he's taking it all out on you, and he does 6 points of damage.
Ah, my spine! I need that!
Oh my god, why are you on the front lines?
I'm so
He
happy
would have
I'm
attacked
seeing
me if
all
I moved
this.
away from him anyway.
I would have defended you.
Okay.
Darius, you okay
and
down there?
It's horse time. You can do it,
Yeah.
horse. I believe in you.
so,
You can do it.
It's horse time.
You can do it. Come on.
so with that yelling about two friends dying,
We believe
another
in you,
goblin
horse.
jumps out of the bush.
How did no one detect this other goblin?
I blame
Because
you.
I was too busy not
Jump
dying,
off
Mr.
the bush.
Sitting in the cart doing stuffle.
And
Good
decides
thing I'm
that he
invisible.
does not want the other people to escape, so he's gonna
Where's-
take care of the weakling out in front. And attack Wesley.
Oh,
Where's
he
Darius?
means you, Winslow.
Run!
Run, Druid, run!
That's an 11. What's your AC,
Oh
Wesley?
no.
What's your AC?
Your armor class.
At the very top of your page.
Armor class, armor class.
Very, very top. It's at the bar near the anvil.
15.
15. So
Ooh,
this goblin, without it jumped from a tree, so it doesn't have a firm footing, jumps out of the tree and basically swings the scimitar down, and it completely misses because it was landed about 2 feet before it even got to you.
Ouch.
Dude, they
These
suck.
goblins are so mal-coordinated.
I'm so happy I'm seeing everything from this view.
How have they lasted this long as bandits?
Who knows?
Alright, so now the horse decides
They
horse is
reproduce
going
like
to make its roll.
rabbits.
Horse,
Now it's
get out
horse
the
time.
pit and take me with you.
We believe.
Says this disembodied voice. You're so helpful.
Thank you.
17. It gets that carriage out with your heavy ass out with it.
Oh my god. You did it, horse. Darius, you did not deserve this
I
horse's
deserve
effort.
Hooray!
this.
No, no, you
You didn't
don't.
deserve anything.
I
We believed in you,
deserve
horse, and you
this.
did it.
Do something. Play your bagpipes.
Alright, what are you gonna do, Darius, now that you're out of the hole?
Okay, oh boy, I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Charm. No. I shall cast
Hooray.
Disguise Self, and I'm going to disguise as a goblin. Wait, no, I'm invisible. I take that back. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery at the goblin that keeps missing people.
Oh no. No, did you just thought him? Why would you do that?
Can I do that?
Why would you do
60
that?
foot range.
Alright.
Yeah, I can do that.
Alright.
What do you mean keeps missing? He hit me in the back.
I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the goblin that hit you in the back. I'm going to say his mom is so fat that he was a mistake.
What?
And
Not insulting.
Oh wait, that's not how you do it.
What do I roll with this?
you don't. It's a wisdom saving throw on the goblin's behalf.
Oh, okay. My
Also-
wisdom on it is 13.
You're no longer invisible.
Oh, how do I use that? How do I get rid of a blue
If
dot?
you click on yourself, you notice there's a coin-like icon underneath you.
Oh yeah.
Click on that,
Okay.
and then
Just take off the blue dot.
I was here the entire time.
Oh my god.
Oh my! I'm so impressed.
That's a 6, so that goblin does not make his wisdom saving throw, so roll your damage.
Okay, how much is that? 1d6.
Why don't you check?
Wait,
Vicious Mockery.
did you just
No,
hurt
it's a
a
D4.
goblin by
it's a
insulting his
1d4,
mother?
And they have disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Did you
Okay.
just damage a goblin by insulting its mother? Is that what just
Yes.
happened?
Yes, he
It's
just
my
did.
one damage
Oh my
spell.
god.
You know what we have to do? We have to get him to insult a dragon to death.
1
Unbelievable.
damage. This goblin.
Oh my
That
god,
hurt
that.
just a little bit.
Amazing.
That goblin has
Oh.
that goblin has been through the ringer as a kid, and he knows that there is some grain of truth to that, but he's been through enough. It doesn't hurt as much as you wanted it to, but it still hurts.
He's grown from his bullying.
He knows deep in his heart that his mother is better than that.
He will prove your mockery wrong.
Okay, and now I'd like to move so I'm away from the goblin right next to me.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Well, you're inside the thing,
See,
so
if you stayed invisible,
Oh,
this
okay.
wouldn't
Can
be
I-
a problem,
can I
but
sit
yeah,
next
here
to
we
the
are.
old man?
sure, you can sit next to the old man.
Okay, so
Oh,
they'll
yeah,
attack
that's
the
great.
old
That
man
guy's
before they
the
attack me.
Alright.
There we go. How you doing, old man?
What? Oh, things are going great!
Be like, hey,
Can't you
what's
smell
up?
the flowers?
Why did you trigger this?
You know, we can just leave right now. Just leave these guys behind. Let's just go.
What? What do you mean the gnolls are talking? The gnolls aren't here!
Oh
That's cool. That's good.
Please put him out of our misery.
What the heck?
Maybe it's Darius we should put out of his misery.
Alright, so your turn is done. Alright, Amatrix, your turn.
Alright,
Okay.
I am going to attack the goblin I am facing with my scimitar.
Alright, roll a 1d20 plus 4. Oh, you
Nice.
hit. Okay, so roll your attack, which is a 1d6 plus 2. 5, alright.
Is that enough to kill it?
Nope, he's looking extremely
Nice.
bloody, like you whacked him with that scimitar right across his head that you're pretty sure you gave him a concussion, but his eyes have gone, like, instead of cross-eyed, they're facing the other direction, so they're staring at two opposite directions, and his brain cannot quite comprehend what's going on. On top of it, he's got, like, the worst headache ever.
You made him into a vegetable.
You might as well fucking
He's a
die
derp.
right now. Bleed, bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Bleeding damage, please.
Right, the next guy's dead already.
Would have used my poison spray spell, but I think that only does pure poison and no actual damage.
And I think
Poison spray does poison damage.
Yeah, okay, but
yeah.
As in,
It's like a magic damage, so there's fire damage, bludgeoning, striking, frost damage, lightning damage, so poison damage is a type of damage.
Force, psychic, there's one more, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay. A lot of types of damage, we get it.
Alright.
It's just that some creatures have resistances and such to certain types, so that's why all damage is typed, that's all.
Alright, no, I can do one more thing, right?
You can move if you want. But if you move away from the goblins, they have
maybe
the ability
you
to
should
try and hit
you should go a bit towards us.
Yeah, maybe reach
Join
over
me
and
in
drag
the
me
car.
over.
We'll escape together.
Yeah, okay. I'll go to the other three.
Well,
You're gonna move to the other three. You get 2 attack. The
I mean, if he
goblins
moves, then
can attack you for an attack of the opportunity twice.
If you move away from a creature who's trying to attack you, basically in the range to which they can attack, they get an attack on you. The same as you can get an attack on them. If they move.
Can I defend them?
Already yourself?
You can only move diagonally if it's friendly or no one there. Otherwise, it counts as
you could like move
trying
here.
to go through their movement space. So that would actually be 10 feet.
Oh.
Go back in the pit!
Stumble backwards!
Aw.
I believe I have a wooden shield. Can I defend myself?
Go back in
used
the
your
pit.
action.
Well, does that mean
Your shield adds to your armor class already.
Okay, well, I guess I don't want to move then, because then they can do more. Yeah, okay, I guess I don't want to move.
Alright. Do you have any bonus actions that are spells?
Can I give people inspiration at any time?
Inspiration is a bonus action.
So you have to do that on your turn.
Oh damn, I should have done that.
I have like a lot of spells, but I don't know if I can use them.
Probably not. Unless he has cure wounds, I don't think.
If there's nothing you wanna do, just stay
Do you
there.
have any bonus actions?
He has Cure Wounds and the Healing Spirit, so yeah.
Those are actions.
I hit a goblin. That's good. So that's fine by me. I'm done.
Alright. So it's your turn, Grassis. Jassy. Okay.
Okay. Grassies.
I
Alright.
softened him
So
up
I
for you.
am going to try
Alright.
and hit this goblin right here again because I don't like him. So
Ooh, critical.
okay. So let's see here.
So
25,
you roll your die and then you
nice.
damage
Oh, yeah.
and you double the
That's a
number
nice
which
hit.
the die rolled,
So,
and then you add.
what was the roll of critical hits again?
Oh shit.
Just roll a d6 plus what is it?
Okay.
2 or whatever. What your normal roll
So
is.
I
So
roll
roll
a
normally.
d6 times 2 and then plus 3.
Oh god.
Yep. So
That is...
you now double the number you rolled, which is 6,
6,
so
so
12, and then you add whatever you add on
that?
afterwards. So that
I
is
feel
15.
like he's already dead.
That's a very dead goblin.
How do you want to do
How
this?
dead do you want him?
I am going to pretty much lay the smack down and swing my quarterstaff and just kind of just get him on the head.
Stomp him in the mush you made him into.
Alright, so you have just, like, you're kind of, like, tired of all these goblin attacks, and you've already dealt with it. This guy is just annoying you at this point. So with your martial arts, with your monk training, you just take your quarterstaff and just, like, swing it around, smacking him left, right. Poke him in the gut,
shit, she
and then you
mad.
finish it out with the overhang swing that just crushes him.
Fatality!
It's
I
insane.
go
that
back
my
and
blood
die
on my back or the
remembering what I said
goblins?
to him.
Oh god.
That goblin will die remembering what I said to him. He was mistaken, his mum was fat.
So, I've killed something.
You killed a goblin.
Correct.
Go help Wessel. Go help Wessel.
Alright, Winslow, it's your turn. You have just been teabagging this goblin this whole time. What are you gonna do?
Go back in the pit!
I've been just squatting on his face, dude, waiting for shit to happen. Okay, so I can move 30 feet, right? Okay,
You
let's
can
see.
move 30 feet, and there's also a thing where you can use your dash to double your movement, but that counts as your action.
Okay, what about if I just walk all the way to the goblin with the bow that's like next to the lake? That's possible, right?
Yep, possible.
Let's see.
Go back in the pit!
So I'm just gonna
about
whoop,
you?
whoop, and I'm gonna. Can I attack in diagonal?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, well I'm gonna just fucking smash the guy.
Smash him.
Your range being 5 feet is basically any square.
Okay, so it's like
You're-
1d20 plus 4, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, you hit.
Okay.
You hit.
I definitely
You're
hit.
gonna
Okay,
miss.
so 2d6 plus what's plus 2? Right, 2d6 plus 2.
Nice.
13.
Oh,
He's
you want to
dead.
do this.
See, that's what I like about the fighter class. It's just straightforward. You know, you just go in, you slash, they die. and you go
Pointy
out.
thing hits. Pointy thing hits fleshy thing.
Exactly.
So barbaric.
There's nothing to do with spells or shit like that. You just go in, hit, get the fuck out. Perfect.
It's the only thing you're good at, because clearly you can't get out of pits.
Wow.
That was low. That
Or
was
see
low.
I mean,
Okay,
you can't
so-
see pits either, mister.
I take the leisurely way out the pit, thank you. I
Okay,
am a
so this
superstar.
guy is dead, right?
Oh yeah, he's dead. I just need to like put the thing on.
Wait there.
Well, I
Might
just
also
one-shotted
want to delete the
2
dead.
goblins in a row, folks.
Alright, so Wessel. The goblin in front of you even is going to take another swing at you, even though he's basically almost gone into being a vegetable.
He's gonna miss.
He managed.
He
Keep
does
fighting till
16.
he's dead.
I think that's a hit for him, isn't it?
That's one determined goblin. Can't see what he's doing, but
I just see his
Yeah,
eyes
that
pointing
hits,
two
that
different
hits.
directions, his tongue sticking out.
He does 5 damage with his wide-eyed swing, like just swinging around. He hits you in the knee.
Oh.
I hit a
boy.
bad man. No, they don't.
Please say I'm not the only one.
So
who
are
knows
you
healing
considered
spells.
incapacitated now?
Is he?
He's not. He just swings and I just hits him in the knee. It hurts, but he's not disabled.
He scraped his knee.
Oh wait, did I take damage?
Yes,
5.
5 damage.
Okay, it's fine. What? Oh my god.
Did you get wrecked?
He's like over half
Just
health.
wrecked him.
So,
I'm not even contemplating healing him yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
Now the carriage.
actually, about that, who's
I thought it was.
who's
sorry, yeah,
considered
it's
the
fine.
healer?
I thought that it was like
so-
the guy right in front of Amatrix, like when.
I was gonna say I have access to healing spells. The bard could have taken healing spells.
But he
that.
didn't because he's a dick.
I'm a superstar. You want me to heal people?
Oh my fucking
Who
god!
do you
The,
It's
the
almost.
druid can
It's
also
almost.
learn healing spells.
Okay,
I just
the
wanna know
druid
why
should
we
learn
have
that,
him
but
here.
Darius, it's almost like sometimes you can think about other people when you're in a party.
I'm a superstar. You guys are meant to be looking after me.
I need to learn the
how
silence
it
spell.
works.
I just need to learn it.
Does bashing on the head count as a silent spell?
I think it.
You can knock people unconscious.
I think
It's the unconscious
Without killing
spell.
them.
Good
That's
enough.
the one that you want.
You could also attempt to paralyze him.
Please no.
I'll help.
I'll do permanent brain damage.
Yeah.
Wheelchair critical.
So I think it's someone's turn.
Yep.
I think it's the
It's the
cart
goblin.
or the
Alright.
I thought it was,
So,
Yes,
Goblin
the
I
goblin.
thought it was
attacked, I
Anders'
think.
turn.
alright. So,
No,
Yeah.
one of them attacked. The other one needs to attack.
okay. So, seeing that the cart has gone out of its way, another goblin jumps out of a tree and just flies over toward Darius. So like, oh, stop it! Ours!
What a dick.
Your old man's in the way. I'm using yours as a meat shield.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Why did we
Is that
do
really
that?
how it
Not
works?
Gerald!
Who's gonna drive the car?
That's a 20.
I don't know. The druid, he can use animal handling or something.
Actually,
I
the druid
think
can
I
become a
have
horse if
license.
we really wanted it to.
Oh.
Exactly.
If you really wanted it.
And that's an 8.
Oh, did he hit me or the old man?
Hit you.
Oh,
The goblin apparently has morals, unlike you.
No, the goblin didn't even register that it was the old man. He just saw a tiefling come out and it was like, you are evil! And decides to attack you.
Aw.
Is that
Says the
really how it
goblin!
That's
works?
And
racist.
also
I'm gonna make
supposed to
him
have a
regret.
dinner too.
I'm gonna make him regret that.
Alright, so take
I
8
do-
damage off.
I do
Okay,
believe tieflings have hellish rebuke if you want to make him regret that instantly.
there you go. Don't you worry, I remember it. Like Telltale Games, I remember.
Darius will remember that.
Alright, Ander, it's your turn.
Wait, I didn't get my turn.
No,
Because
it
your
wasn't
turn
your
didn't
turn.
show up yet.
Unless you're using a reaction, it's in the order.
Oh, right.
Right, I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon and create this floating sword here and attack this goblin.
Alright, roll for...
I believe when you cast a spell, you make a melee weapon against 5 feet.
It's fine.
What was that, Wessel?
The other one was weak. Should have finished it off.
We'll leave that for future Wessel.
Yeah,
He still needs to hit your other knee.
19.
That it's.
A damage time.
8 damage.
8 damage. That spiritual weapon comes in and just does another slice in half. That goblin is dead.
Yay.
Goblins.
Rest in peace.
Does anyone have a detect enemy spell? Because we goblins are coming out of woodworks.
Technically, but I'm too busy.
He's too busy actually being
Right.
useful.
How useful?
That's.
I got the car out the hole.
It's a bonus
No.
action to cast that, so I would like to spend the rest of my movement and action throwing a rope up to Nestla and pulling her slightly towards me so she's no longer floating over a pit.
Alright, so,
Leave her in the pit.
Can I move?
yeah,
No,
you
the
can-
real enemies are
Oh,
the
wait,
trees. They're the ones summoning the goblins.
Oh my god.
Says the druid!
No. We officially have a stoner, ladies and gentlemen. Why is there some fucking anime music?
I don't know.
Because it
Alright.
fits.
Alright,
it
Charm,
doesn't.
what you gonna do?
We've been at this fight for like an hour.
There's 2 goblins left that we can see.
Yeah, combat takes ages.
Are we
Okay.
sure there's 2 goblins left?
That we can see.
I would like to use my
A floating
mage
magical
hand
sword.
to maybe pickpocket the goblin that is attacking Amatrax. The remaining
Is that in
goblin.
range?
They're goblin.
You have to
It's
be next
got a
to him to
30.
pickpocket him.
Not with mage hand.
Yeah, she's using mage hands, especially.
Arcane, the rogues with magic can use mage hands to pickpocket people.
Ah. So
So-
you
And I
want...
believe it's a bonus action to summon it, or is it an action to summon mage hand? Let me check.
I don't know. It says 1 action costing time.
Then it takes you an action to summon it, and you can't pick a pocket straight
Oh.
away.
Alright.
I summoned a ghostly hand.
Wow.
Okay, so what is that? What do I do now?
You you have a movement left, and that's
She's still
it.
floating, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still floating.
But you can control
Maybe
how
she
far
wanted
up
to
and down
stop
she float.
Wait, repeat?
You can
Unfloat yourself.
No, I want to stay floating.
like you
until
can
this
float
is
up
over.
and down so you can land on the ground. So
No, there's blood down there. I'll stay floating for a little while longer.
I literally used my entire movement and action to pull you over here for nothing.
Yeah.
You should have left her in the pit.
At least the sword can do things.
I have a spectral hand. Wait.
I got a spectral sword!
Why can't it have feelings?
Oh my god.
So,
Can we get a little
Fucking
icon for the
hippie.
spectral hand or not?
yes,
how
there
does it
should
work?
be. Just give me 1 sec to find one.
That's quite a big hand, but alright.
I mean, I put one on hand randomly.
It's for
Okay, I didn't
grabbing
want to pick
big
up the skeleton
stuff.
one or the zombie one because it didn't look right, and the other one looked like a rock golem. So
Oh, yeah.
If you
That
hold
is a big
Alt
hand.
whilst you're reshaping things, they don't snap to grid either.
I know.
I have so many floating things around me now.
Wow.
It's because you're special and blessed by the gods. Shut up, Dave.
Yay!
so.
My mommy's
that's
got
just-
special too.
All right. So guess what?
No boy.
Goblins?
Picard?
Another goblin comes out.
Another one!
Oh my gosh.
Please attack Winslow.
What a surprise! See, it's the trees summoning the goblins. Can we fucking chop down the trees already?
Sure, I'll do that.
Says
Okay.
the druid.
Like the worst
Okay,
druid.
okay.
You're meant to like nature.
All
Okay,
right. So
okay,
this one
get
is
out
going
of
to go
it,
attack
so I-
Winslow because it just murdered its swimming buddy.
Swimming buddy.
R.I.P. swimming
We're gonna
buddy.
go for a dip later.
They were preparing for a fan service episode.
Oh gosh.
21,
I think that hits.
and that
Alright.
does 4 damage.
Wow.
Go Goblin!
Winslow was pricked by an arrow.
Okay, wait, so 4 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
4 damage.
Minus 4.
Again.
Okay. The
That
next one
Okay,
is
Carl,
dead.
do you want to go anywhere with me in it?
And then the horse already got out, so it's out of the turn order. So it's just waiting for you guys to get back on it.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
my
no.
turn.
looks like it.
All right. So it's your turn, Darius.
Oh boy, the things I'm gonna do to this guy who ignored the old man attacks me. I'm going to cast Charm Person. That's one that makes him be my friend, right?
Sure.
The... Does it count because goblins are monsters, right?
Goblins are goblinoids, so charm person does not work on them, I'm afraid.
Okay. What about
I still
Calm Emotions?
Let me look this spell up, because I have to remember these things.
Do you want him to be
humanoid
relaxed?
20 foot radius.
Again, no.
It's a goblinoid.
It's a humanoid. Humanoids are everything which we can play, excluding goblins, hobgoblins, and orcs.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to use Disguise Self. I'm going to disguise myself as a goblin.
Fine.
Hit him with a sword you're carrying!
Why can't you just be normal?
I'm disguising him as a goblin.
Right. You know what we're going to do next time? Nestle's going to make him float. Nestle's going to make him float. We're going to tie rope around his ankles, and we're going to drag him everywhere like a balloon.
And I like to
agree
move.
with that.
How far can I move?
30 feet.
Okay. So I basically just exited the car.
Couldn't you just exit the other side so you could actually be useful and attack someone?
There's a goblin right there in the tree.
Yeah, but I want to do something.
Well, go do something. Is your turn first.
My turn afterwards.
I end my turn.
Ah, you ended
I'm
your
just-
turn.
I'm disguised as a goblin.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna
Time to heal so you can heal yourself.
I don't have healing spells.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck you. We
That's
have
why I
three.
said learn to heal.
We had 3 potential healers and none of them took healing spells except for one.
What do you mean 3 potentials and
Wessel's the
none of
one
them
who
took
has
them?
healing
I have
spells.
healing spells.
Good. Fuck.
Is it
Good.
action? Is it action for me
Brilliant.
to play my bagpipes?
Buy me armor so I can actually be useful as a tank.
It depends what you're doing with your bagpipes.
I'm just playing.
Just playing it? What are you planning on doing? Like what you just play that? Just like, is there anything special you want to do with it? Like, sing a lullaby?
I just want to play a tune.
Just play tune?
Battle music.
Alright, you add background
You're
music
being
to the
useless,
battle.
I like to cast inspiration.
Alright,
I want to give bardic inspiration to Winslow.
alright.
Oh boy.
So
What does that do?
That's
I
an
think it gives you another turn.
not another turn. You have a 1d6 extra die that you can use
On
for.
attacks or ability checks.
Okay.
Okay, so I've used Disguise Self.
Oh, or saving throw.
So it's Wessel's turn, right?
Yep, it's Wessel's turn.
Yes.
No, it's my turn now. Yeah.
Finish him off.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna finish the goblin off.
Alright, roll your damage. Roll your attack.
My attack. Wait, what was that again?
1d20 plus 1d20 plus 4.
Okay.
And you take your swing at it, but this goblin is basically somehow still autonomous, but almost a vegetable. You gave him a concussion, and because of his unusual movement, you swing, but he does like a bizarre twist that somehow manages to dodge out the way.
How do
One
you
job.
miss a vegetable?
One job.
Alright, Winslow, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to cut down the tree on which the goblin is.
Alright, make a strength check.
Okay, so 1d20 plus the bonus, right? Okay, let's see, plus 4. You better
And
not
use
miss that
inspiration.
one. Fuck yeah, 18, okay.
Alright,
God.
you are really determined. You're sick and tired of this whole day going on, a whole bunch of endless goblins that seem to be spawning from the tree. You just hack that tree down with the goblin in it.
Okay,
It's gonna
so
fall.
as the tree fall and the goblin, is the goblin incapacitated?
Give me 1 sec, I need to get a falling tree thing.
Hopefully the tree fell this way and not on top of Darius.
Yeah, if it fell on top of Darius, that's even more perfect.
Well,
If
let's
it-
see. The
if it
goblin's
falls on
weighting
me,
it
it
to the
also falls on the
side, so
Well, I was going off the basis that the goblin is on the tree.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So if the goblin's on the side with Darius, surely that means it's going to pull the tree over that way.
But if it lands on me, it also lands on the cart.
Well, I mean, if we're
Maybe
going,
it's a small
if
tree.
we're going like the direction
Yeah,
she's
no,
swinging,
Ma-
it's
ma-
gonna
maybe it's
swing
only
this
15
way
foot
and
high.
go that way, I think. So it'll just barely miss you, Darius. I think.
I sure hope so.
Look at that.
Of course, that tree.
Fucking brilliant. Okay. So can we count? Can we count the goblin out then?
I'll say just roll your damage and I'll apply that as bludgeoning damage. Because
Okay.
This situation is hilarious.
So wait, do I count the greatsword damage or just like the unarmed strike?
I say unarmed strike because you're not attacking with a weapon. You're just
Okay, damage.
gravity to fall.
So it's just
It's
1
plus your
d20
strength.
plus 4. Do I hit? No, I automatically hit. Do I?
Uh,
So it's just 3 damage.
3 damage. All right. So 3 damage to that goblin. No, you hack that tree down and you hear like.
Okay. I'll do some
Killed
other
the tree.
thing.
Are you happy, Druid?
Okay, I can still move, right?
Yes.
Let's see. Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna move over there, and I'm gonna use Action Surge to attack the other goblin.
All right.
Alright, yeah, I don't have to heal the fighters much.
Heal me!
No! Learn to heal!
me!
Actually,
Okay,
why are the
so-
people who've taken damage the ones who are meant to be able to learn healing spells?
Okay, so I'm gonna use the Great Sword. So let's see. That's okay. So R1d20 plus 4. Okay, so I do hit. So it's R2d6 plus 2.
I think you kill it because it's on 1 hit point.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep,
I fucking
he's dead.
kill it. He's dead.
You take it
See,
around,
this is-
swing your sword, and you put him out of his headache forever.
You've completed
this
what
is-
Amatrix couldn't do.
This is how you roll, right? I just see. This is the shit that
This
you
is
do
what
when
the
you're
fighters
useful.
do.
Exactly.
We don't get out of pits, we don't find pits, we don't find
I
enemies.
cut down the fucking tree. What the fuck you want me to do more than that?
All right. Grass.
Grassies.
Grassies. Grassies.
Sorry, this is gonna take a while.
Okay.
Can't weed.
Repeat after me.
Grassies.
Grassies.
Your turn.
Okay.
Thank
So, I am going to pull out my longbow, and I'm gonna shoot at this dude.
All right.
Oh, it looks
I'm-
like
I'm
he's
right-
It could hit,
What's
Wouldn't
that?
the cart be in the way?
Yeah, I'm
Um,
completely in the way. Maybe I could do a check
old
to
man
evade it.
too.
Okay, so do you
think
want me to
you
just
might-
move and do it then?
Yeah, you can move and do it.
Okay, then I'm gonna move on top of the tree, I guess.
Wait,
Or
35 feet.
It's
She's
you
a
walk?
mile.
And their
I
ability to
am
run.
yeah,
a monk. I
I'm a
can move
monk.
40 feet.
Oh boy.
God.
Okay.
Come level 20, I believe they can move about 60 feet
Wow.
without dashing. They're annoying.
So I'm gonna pull out that longbow, and I guess it's only 20 feet now that I get to shoot. So let's see here. Let's roll.
Careful not to shoot the horse's butt.
It's okay.
Oh, now you care
Well-
about nature.
if
Do
you
not
if you
shoot.
roll, okay, let's make it. If you roll in that one, you hit the horse and the cart goes away.
I rolled a
But you
Do not
14,
didn't,
shoot
that's
me.
with-
I may look like a goblin.
and
but
that's
I am indeed
Shoot
one of
him.
you people.
and that's piercing damage.
Shoot him.
So 15 is the arm. 15 is the thing you need to aim for. So it does not hit. So in
Okay.
this case, it thankfully passed by the horse's butt, but the tail kind of like just at the moment, you know how the horses they sometimes whip their tails. It whips the arrow a little bit and sends it over the goblin.
Ugh.
Wow.
Gosh,
She said
Which is a
both.
shame because you had a goblin right there under the
Anyways,
tree.
if we lost the horse, I could transform into one.
Let's not
That's
plan on
great,
killing
that's-
innocent
that's
creatures just yet.
gosh darn it, the horse. Anyways.
Alright.
Okay, but do we agree that now that the tree is down, you can't make more goblins pop up from it?
Yeah, I think this battle's gone on long enough.
It's
goblin
too late.
right
The
here?
tree's down.
This
We
goblin,
defeated the real enemy.
But there are other trees.
and you forgot the lakes are also there, and that they spawned a goblin already. So
Ah.
The trees will remember this when we come back as trees.
The trees, no.
all right, this goblin is going to go toward as it's very dumb, so it doesn't. It just seems that that Darius has turned into goblin. Oh, and he yells at us, "Go take care of the other ones! I get this one!" And he goes running over
I got you. Don't worry.
back to Amatrix and goes for an attack on him.
Oh my gosh.
Poor Amatrix.
Why is everyone so mean to me?
Cause you're a hippie.
You're not sneaky like me.
Yes, very sneaky, very helpful too to your fucking teammates.
Oh wow.
What did you do
I
this fight?
shouted at one of them. What else do you want me to
What have you
do?
done to annoy RN Jesus?
Oh my gosh.
And that's 5 more damage.
I'm beginning to feel like I may need to heal our druid.
Don't worry, I'm gonna fucking kill it.
I need to pickpocket him first.
No, fuck up
Just
on
move the
Kagan.
corpse when it's
We can
dead!
search the bodies later, don't worry.
It's more fun when I pickpocket.
Oh, you just need to click off of it and click back on your character again.
Yeah, just click off your character and click back on your character.
Okay, there it is. So that's a -5 once more. Lovely.
Oh.
I need healing.
Alright.
Shut up.
A weird
Alright,
A
Andrew,
weird
it's
bubble
your
appears
turn.
above his head with a plus. The sword would... The sword would like to bap the goblin.
Alright, roll for attack.
25,
hit.
I think
Oh
that
boy.
hits.
Nice job.
12.
And you
He's
bap the
dead.
goblin, and he's dead. Very dead. Surprisingly,
We got a pile of
surprisingly,
dead
this
goblins.
mystical sword just barely like after taking that swing off the other goblin, it just kind of whaps it over on the top of the head with the flat side, and the goblin just falls over dead.
It's just a slowly rotating blade which they keep on standing under.
Alright, Nilsa, your turn.
Charm!
It's Desla.
Okay. I would like to pickpocket Winslow.
Wait, what? I only have 100 copper. What the hell do you even want?
She wants to buy new shoes.
Alright.
Yes.
She doesn't even use shoes.
That's the worst part.
Okay, so what do I do?
Sleight of hand against Winslow's perception.
Perception. Okay, give me a sec. Perception.
We all
What do
know
you-
how great his perception is.
Perception plus 2. Okay, so R1d20 plus 2. Fuck's
do I
sake!
do?
Fuck's sake!
Charm, you roll a d20 plus
Wait.
your sleight of hand.
D20 plus my sleight of hand. I think might be my best. Yeah, plus 7. Then
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You've been robbed.
She takes your unaware
She
this,
takes your phone.
There's just
still
this
going
floating
through it,
hand.
Great cooperation, everyone.
and you take his money and she takes your money.
So,
Oh my god, I don't have any money left.
let's get this straight.
that it?
Nesla tries to pick back at Winslow, and it works.
So now there's just this floating hand holding a coin pouch behind
Oh my
Winslow.
god, so do I just set my currency as 0? Is that fucking
It's a coin
It's
pouch
He's like
with...
a
zero
dumb, he's like a
and-
dumb jock guy.
fuck's sake?
It's a coin pouch with, like, 1 coin in it.
It's like
And there's this the mage hand just goes in, pulls out his coin pouch that feels oddly sad and empty. I hope it was worth it.
I only had 3 gold.
I wanna, like, wink at the goblin.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a free action.
Okay, I'm gonna wink at the goblin with the bow and arrow. I want
The
him
goblin
to...
is very confused.
I ship.
Well, hi there, wink.
oh my god.
So the goblin, after getting that wink, just decides I don't understand, and just turns to Winslow and decides that he wants revenge for being knocked out of the tree, so he's gonna fire an arrow at him.
I
Oh,
fuck.
I wanted him to
Be
attack
sure
me.
not to hit your buddy goblin guy, me. Because I'm a goblin right now.
That's why he's ignoring you, because he was like, come on, I told you, go get him!
My build is working.
Oh my god. Okay, so how much damage do I take?
He fires that arrow, and because of
It
that
hits
wink, he
Darius.
was so thrown off that he didn't even look before firing. It just goes right over your head. You weren't even aware that there was an arrow going right at you.
It should have went to Darius. He should have missed so bad it went to Darius.
No.
but somehow managed to bend the arrow around a corner.
I mean, it could ricochet off Mage Hand and go right back into Darius's butt, but that's
Like-
a bit contrived.
This reminds me. Okay, this reminds me of the time I had to do an intimidation check by slamming my hands on the table and doing a table flip, and I rolled a nat 20 and I flipped the table and hit the fucking ceiling.
Oh my god.
Did it land back in the correct position?
No, it landed in the not correct position, but I managed to intimidate the guy into being my ally. So that's
Nice.
Okay. I would like to go up to the goblin and ask him for Order's stuff. Nicely.
Nicely. So make a persuasion check.
Excuse me, what?
It's easier
Persuasion.
when they're dead, you know.
Will you aid me and give me all your stuff?
Okay. My persuasion is what do you call it? I got a green dot on it.
That's proficient, but it's just the number. Which
Okay,
is
I'm
next to
proficient. I got +5.
Alright. So roll
Okay,
your...
so how much is it? 1d20 +5?
Yep.
it. Yep.
Okay. +5.
Nice.
24. What do you say to the goblin to convince you to convinces him to give you all his stuff?
I say to him, look, buddy, we're all gonna die here. I just want your stuff.
That's not how it works, but sure.
The way I say it is very convincing.
The way you say it.
Well, this is also a goblin who's very stupid, so for him he was like, you're right! Everyone's dead! Here! And then so basically he gets butt naked, so the horror of everybody, and gives you all his stuff, which is basically clothes, a scimitar, and about 3 coppers worth of random junk that he's collected that he was like crying, like this, like it's his like family heirloom that he's been carrying and is only worth about 3 copper of like junk.
Wow.
I dump it all into the lake.
You've managed to convince a goblin to strip. Do you play music? What whilst this is happening?
No, don't worry about it. Not playing
Why are
with my
you
best.
like this?
You convinced a goblin to strip. Nice job.
Why are you like
At least it stayed with stripping.
So, is it another?
I end my turn.
Alright, you end your turn. Alright, Amatrix, it's your turn.
Right, you know, I should heal myself, but instead I'm going to walk over to the horse and calm it.
Alright,
Good job.
make an animal handling check. Alright, make an animal handling check.
Okay, animal handling is +3, added to my wisdom, which is 16.
No, you have to.
You have to roll a 1d20 plus 3. So the horse is still jittering, and it accidentally like when you're trying to calm it, accidentally like
Hits you in the
headbutts you,
nuts.
and so you kind of fall over a little bit. Roll a acrobatics to roll acrobatics to see whether or not you land on your back.
Do a flip.
Okay, acrobatics. Oh god.
It's alphabetical.
Plus
It's up top.
2.
So 1d20 plus 2.
20 plus 2.
Ouch.
Nope, you fall on your butt.
You lose 1 HP.
You are the worst.
Don't give her
Oh,
ideas.
No, I have fallen on my booty.
Oh no.
He
But
doesn't
can you
care
get
about
up?
the trees and the animals hate him.
I'm really enjoying this view.
Oh boy.
So tempted to make the sword come and hit you.
Okay,
Alright,
I'm
it's your
gonna,
turn.
I'm gonna move up to the goblin and smash his head.
Alright, roll for attack.
You're gonna do
Okay.
that to a naked goblin man? That
Yes, I'm exactly going to do that. Okay, plus
Well,
4.
I mean, I guess he doesn't have armor
Fuck!
anymore.
He doesn't
really
have
matter.
armor.
That's a nat 1.
That's a nat one. So you
Oh
like.
god, so he misses anyway.
So basically, you go up there, except in the sight of a naked goblin. Just basically, you couldn't even bring it to swing because you're like. "Whoa."
He was
That's
distracted
so
by his
gross.
tingling.
I didn't even know they had stuff down there.
Yeah, it's
That's
Drink the
nasty!
Mules.
well endowed.
He was distracted by a huge monster cock.
Oh my god, Whistle!
Oh no, that's because it has spines on it. That's why.
Oh,
Fuck's sake, we did not need that detail.
let's not think about that.
I am utterly fucking blighted by this site. Okay, wait. So I moved like 10 feet, right? I'm gonna move 20 feet backwards.
Alright. The goblin is basically like still trying to process that it just basically handed all its stuff over and it just fell into the lake, so it doesn't even bother to attack because it's just so dumbfounded. Oh, it got betrayed.
So gross.
So, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna hit that guy with my quarterstaff.
Alright, roll to hit.
I think that hits.
That is.
Okay, so let's see, what is it again? It's like 1d6 plus 3, so. That's a 6.
Alright. This is the last battle. This is the last turn of the battle. How do you want to do this?
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit him in the gut with my quarterstaff and just kind of get him with like the, like jab it into him, kind of. So like with the end of it, and I'm just gonna go. Argh.
Alright.
Yeah.
So for you, you walk out there, you walk right into that goblin and just jab him right through the gut with all the force you have, and put it in, and when you pull it out, he stands there for a couple seconds and then falls down dead.
Nice.
Good on you for having the courage to do what I wasn't able to do. Shit, that's nasty.
I would have
Alright,
just used the spectral
combat
sword
is
to do it.
over.
Hooray.
Wow.
Yay!
Sword's going to slowly make its way
Okay.
towards Darius.
So do we get to?
So, Winslow, I am very disappointed that you chopped down a tree. How cruel.
You wanted the
Shut
tree
up.
down.
Is it okay
Hey,
if I?
Armatix, you look like you took several beatings. Do you want
I'm
to
gonna-
maybe?
Hey GM, can you undisguise me, please?
Yeah.
No, fuck off.
Thank you.
Aw, but the sword.
Is it okay if I?
I'm gonna go loot.
What?
I'm gonna go loot
Okay.
goblin corpses.
I'm gonna run over here and loot
Alright.
these guys.
Roll for, if you're going to go loot the goblin corpses, roll for investigation.
Okay, wait, let's see. Plus
Can
1.
I also do that?
I'm doing that over here.
Alright,
So-
all of you who are investigating, all of you who
Fuck's
are
sake!
going to do that, you're gonna roll for investigation.
So
Okay, my
investigation.
Fuck my
investigation
life.
is...
Fuck
plus 1.
my fucking life.
So it's
18.
1d20 plus 1.
I'm searching these guys over here.
20 plus...
Oh, I got 6. I find nothing.
Alright, so Winslow, you are trying to go loot the bodies, but that image of that naked goblin has just like traumatized you to the point where you're like, just like pat it down and not even do a complete search because you don't even want to come close to getting anywhere near that
I
ever again.
am forever traumatized. This is
You're
no, I can't do this shit.
Nice job. You got
You're
nat
having
20.
a terrible day.
Oh damn, sub rolled a nat 20.
Good job.
Alright,
Investigating is very important.
Good job, Ander.
so for grasses, you find a couple of like really bad quality scimitars and about 27 copper total worth of like junk. all around from what you find. Darius, you find 1 copper.
Nice.
Just 1 copper. That's
You're
it.
rich.
Fuck's sake.
So I have 27 copper now. Awesome.
27 copper worth of like junk. So it's not copper itself, it's just like you need to sell the junk to get the 27 copper.
Can I just say that I've
Stick it.
sold
I
it?
would like to pick.
'Cause-
I would like to pickpocket Nesla.
Wow.
No.
I would like to know what I found in
Can-
investigation.
All right. So Nesla, you find like a couple like the crossbows you find. They're okay quality, maybe a silver if you barter well enough. And then for investigation, Ander, you find a note, and in there, it's written in you find a note that's very out of place with these goblins.
Does it have neat handwriting?
It has handwriting, but it's written in Goblin, but it's so well written that you're not sure if this is actually a goblin who wrote it.
Well, I can't read that.
Hmm?
I will, however, pocket it.
Hmm?
You can always
Do I
like
find
go
anything
to a
else?
shop and appraise it or something.
Do I find anything else, or do I just find a note?
You find a note, and with that note, you found a pouch of about 10 gold in there.
Oh, nice.
Fuck's sake!
That is unfair.
Good job.
He's rich.
Shut up! You stole my fucking money. You don't
How many
deserve any
alphabets are there?
pity.
1, 2,
You weren't looking.
5.
Fuck off. Okay,
10 divided
okay.
by
Actually, purple. Right. Can I make a check to realize whether or not my money is gone? And eventually, if I realize, can I bash Charm's head in?
Roll a perception and an investigation check.
Wait, both?
Well, first roll
Well, like
perception to see whether or not you notice that your money's gone.
Okay. So perception plus 2. I can't believe this.
I like to
That
pickpocket Charm.
naked goblin
I can't
is still out there. You don't notice that your belt line's slightly lighter than it should be.
Can I roll a
How?
perception to see if I noticed Nestle lifting Winslow's.
Sure, roll a
Why
perception
do I?
check.
Why do I get this shit? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be
I'm sorry, but
statistically possible.
it is possible. I got the save.
Nope.
I was going to say it's possible for me to roll 0 here.
DM, I must pickpocket Nesla.
Alright, roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay, that's 1d20 plus my sleight of hand, which is plus 5.
Since Winslow probably saw me find the gold, I chuck them 5 gold.
Oh my god!
Alright.
Thank you, Ender. I.
Alright.
What-
Alright, Nesla, roll a perception check.
Perception check. How do I do that? Is it?
One.
So I
20
just
plus
add
your
5
perception.
gold.
Yeah, you've got 5 gold now.
Thank you, Ender.
20. What is my... Wait, what was the thing? Perception?
Perception, yeah.
Perception plus 0.
You don't
Darius
fucking notice.
does notice that the rogue is just seems a little happier and is like in their own is being like very smug with himself. You don't like that. You decide you're gonna take that down a peg. So you carefully manage to like sneak it around while she's looking through the body of the goblin she's next to, and you successfully take her money.
How much money do I take?
Well, she has multiple pouches, so I assume you're gonna take.
I'm gonna grab her pouch and not Hawks.
Alright.
I don't think I had money.
So basically, you take her amount. So, how much money did you have? How much money do you have total, Nesla?
Well, my total currency in GP at the moment is 3 gold, and that was what I took from Winslow.
So
I'm gonna take that.
So they only had 1 pouch.
only 1 pouch.
Wait, is Winslow now richer than when you started off?
Yes.
So now you have.
Look, I only had 100 copper and 20 silver, dude. I'm fucking poor.
No longer, you're slightly less poor.
Modest.
So Nizla is back to 0, and Darius, you get 3 gold total now, with 100 copper and how much silver in that?
20
So 20. So you add 20 silver and 100 gold, and not 100 gold, 100 copper.
copper.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Okay, I like to play some victory bagpipes.
All right, roll a performance check.
Oh boy. Okay, it's 1d20 plus 5.
Can I punch him in the throat?
13 for victory bagpipes.
It's a very odd tune. It's like not victorious, but it's like a combination of slight gloating that grates on some people's nerve. Other people, it's kind of like it just makes them more agitated. For you, it's a victory.
I call this tune I just got some money.
Can I punch him in the throat?
You want to put?
Can I back? Okay, can we do like a combo attack?
I'm even aware that you lost the money to warrant an attack.
No,
I
but
think she would have realised that she's lost some money when I flick 5 gold to them.
exactly, and most of all, it's like the sound of the bagpipes annoy me so much after I just realised I lost money that I'm just gonna bash him with the blunt side of the sword.
Alright, both of you roll for attack.
Roll for attack, you mean,
I don't
Strength?
know if I should do the same.
20. How do you roll for attack?
Whatever you're hitting him with, you're just gonna punch him, or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch him.
It's your unarmed strike at the top then.
Unarmed strike.
I'm gonna use the
So
blunt
plus-
side of the great sword.
It's strength.
Wait, where?
Unarmed strike is based on strength, so, and you're a rogue, and I don't think you have much strength.
Nope, no, not much strength.
She's gonna slap me, it's gonna do nothing.
I think they're both -1.
Alright, so...
It might even heal me.
Well, she would only ever do, like, wow.
Nice job.
You like lightly try to smack him, but the bagpipes are in the way, so you don't actually get to him.
Wow.
Okay.
She just kind of pats the bagpipes.
Oh my god.
Okay, I hit him with the blunt side of the great sword.
Alright, roll to hit.
Roll to hit, okay. 1d20 plus 4. 16.
What's your AC,
Hit.
Darius?
What do I need to do?
What's your AC?
Oh, it's 12.
Alright, you hit. Roll for damage.
Roll for damage. Okay, 2d6 plus 2.
Let's talk about this.
No, it's too late.
You said you bite down on a great
9
sword.
damage.
Well, that's
So-
interesting.
Let's talk about this. No, be gone. Fuck!
Fuck off with your fucking bagpipes, you son of a bitch.
You did more damage to me than the goblins.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Thomas
gonna say something. Hey guys, let's not attack each other. We kind of have to
Whatever,
heal
let's
up.
just drag
Sounds like
his
a good
body
idea.
to the nearest town.
Why do you hate him so much?
Because he plays the bagpipes.
I'm getting back in.
Matrix,
I'm
you
getting back
may
in the
want
car.
to decide about healing yourself.
I don't have healing
I
spells.
think
Not you, I said a matrix. What's that,
I
Wessel?
have a group healing spell.
You do, I believe.
Yep, it's the spirit animal one.
Yeah, I think I might use that one. Can I use that one?
Sure, you can cast that. But I already clicked it for you, so you don't need to click it anymore.
Okay.
How much do we need to heal?
Let's see.
You heal a d6 for every 6 seconds. Is it 6 seconds?
Yeah, every 6 seconds. So, and this thing lasts for
A minute.
a minute. So, so it's going to
That's
be
10d6.
10d6 of health healed.
So roll a 10d6.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. if you dogpile into the healing area.
39!
Oh, shit.
I'm just on full health.
Yeah, so I guess
Yeah.
that puts me up to 24.
You can't go above, despite what it likes to tell you.
I need to roll that as well.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're standing in it, but I mean, it's almost guaranteed to take you up to full health, even if you roll all ones.
How much HP does everyone have?
I got like
Darius, you need it. You need it. Just there you go.
Plus 28.
Don't type plus 28 because it takes you over your maximum.
Oh,
So just write in your maximum.
okay.
How much HP does everyone have?
21.
21.
I have 24.
I'm at 24.
I got 34.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm squishy.
Darius, go away. Stop touching me.
This is my car, I've been in it for longest.
I was there while you were getting healed.
By the way,
I was invisible.
Fuck
In
off.
the
Can
car.
we go to town already so I can buy some heavy armor?
by the way, I'm keeping watch to make sure no more goblins sneak up on us.
Okay, I should probably
I'm also going to walk outside the car.
Yeah.
Better watch the trees.
I should probably go first because I'm a rogue.
No,
I
I'm
can
going first
see
because
things.
I'm keeping a watch.
I'm going last because I'm in the car.
I need to see traps.
Yeah, well,
You
go
follow
ahead
me.
and defuse the traps. I'm gonna stay near the horse and protect. I'm gonna mount the fucking horse, actually.
Winslow, we know you can't keep watch. You getting distracted by
Fuck off.
birds.
Wait, before you mount the horse, we might need to calm it down a little more.
Oh,
It should
right.
be okay.
Well,
You're
you
gonna
can
chase it
do
off.
animal handling. I don't have any proficiency with that shit, so.
Alright, roll another animal handling check.
Sup, change the music.
I did, but apparently this one's in the wrong folder.
Yes.
Nice.
Well,
You're
he's not.
terrible.
The horse
He's
does the same
even
thing
worse
again.
than
You put
before.
your hand on it and he just headbutts you back down to the floor.
Okay, I'm
Well,
gonna.
it's the nat 1. It sounds like it should be worse than that.
I would like to try my
just got
hand at animal
headbutted.
handling.
Oh, I was gonna.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay,
fine.
so it's D6 plus 1.
1 d20.
D20
Oh,
plus.
yeah, D20 plus 1.
Maybe.
Why?
Good job.
And that's how you do it.
Fuck off.
Be one with nature.
That's you just got to know what the horse wants, and the horse wants quality music.
How do you make it so that you don't snap to the grid?
Oh, hold on.
Press. Hold Alt whilst you're moving.
Okay.
So, in a surprising twist, this very charismatic tiefling, just says a few calm words to the horse, and the horse immediately calms down, trusting him over the druid who's supposed
What
to be
the
one with
fuck?
nature.
I told the
What
horse
the
that if he
fuck?
got us to town,
The horse
I'd
is naive.
I'd sign his ass.
The horse
I
is
suck
Fuck
naive.
you, horse.
The horse fell for the fucking bard. Fuck you. Okay, let's just go. Let's just go.
Let's get out
I'm
of
leading
here.
the way.
Alright. And Gerald is currently fast asleep at the wheel.
Hey,
Oh my
Someone
god,
wake
I'm
up,
guiding
George.
this shit.
I'm gonna poke Gerald with my quarterstaff. Not the bloody end though, just the clean end.
Alright, just poke him. Alright. Gerald's huh, what? Don't worry! The cheese is still fine! We have plenty for the eggs to be cooked for the ostrich!
Fuck you, old man.
What? I don't need to be tucked into bed, young man! I have a wife!
God, shut up.
Just spur the horse forward.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay, I
okay.
put the horse and we're on the way.
And so you
Let's go
guys,
to town.
and so the rest of you, everyone else is going, we've already gone past the hill, and it's just, you're almost within distance to the, town. And so, with that, you guys reach to the gate. Gerald talks to the guards. The guards know him. He's been around a long time, so you're waved in right through. So Congratulations, you made it to the town.
Finally.
Alright.
Can I buy some armor?
Armor's expensive, yo.
I got 5 gold.
It ain't gonna cut it.
We need to explore some shit.
Alright, so I haven't created a map for the city because that was an entire nightmare that I decided I was not gonna do because the map system making here is terrible.
Okay.
So we're
Take us straight to Veneris General Store, please.
Alright.
Or what do you have a map for?
Well, I have a map for the next area, just in case this one wasn't long enough, so it's the next battle map, so yeah.
Okay.
So
in that case, take us to a general store so we can sell up.
We can just
one off one of our goods.
We can just kind of hang out in the void if you want.
Sure, we can hang out in the void and talk there.
White void.
Let's go back to the
We've
void.
been at this for over 2 hours.
It's great.
In that case, we should probably go to the inn first.
Oh, here we are.
Get a rest.
Right, I just moved you back here because this is the general area and stuff like that. So, you guys, like, go in and Gerald is, pulls up at the, port area where you're gonna make the next leg of your journey. He's talking to the guy and, it's going to be another day until the next one happens, so you guys are free to go around to do things. Gerald is gonna be fine because he's been through this before, and even though he's getting senile, he still gets his job done. So, where would you like to go and what would you like to do?
I would like to use disguise person on myself to disguise as Ander.
Alright. You now look like Ander. Make sure you
I'm
use
going
the spell
to
slot.
Or you need to use spell slot? Okay.
I'm gonna see him do this, and I'm just gonna grab him by the shoulder and go, no.
No, trust me on this.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the innkeeper.
I'm still holding onto his shoulder whilst he's looking like
I'm gonna use charm person on the innkeeper.
Let me...
And I'm gonna get us...
I haven't let go of you. You're not going anywhere, mate.
Okay.
You have to, like...
Let go of me, please, so I can get us a room.
Not whilst you're looking like that, mate.
I undo my disguised self. And I'm gonna persuade the innkeeper to give us a deal on the rooms.
Yes, because he would love he would love to be persuaded by someone
I mean, he is like our most charismatic guy, I think, so...
Yeah, I'm a bard. I'm like almost famous.
No one would want to be friends with Elvis, especially while he's wearing a kilt.
They say I can convince a goblin to strip.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, that is true.
I'm gonna sit down at a table and cast minor illusion to make a little moon in front of, like, in my hand, so that I can just look at it.
That's called lycanthropy.
So, shall I cast a persuasion check?
Yeah, cast a persuasion check.
Okay.
Nice.
So the innkeeper, I was like, I'm sorry, dear, but as charming as you are, we do run a business. But you could pay for the full price of 2 silver for a stay at the inn.
Can I barter in exchange for a performance we stay for free?
We haven't had any performers here, so I'll drop it down to 1 silver, and as long as you perform and do well, then we have a deal.
I take this deal.
Alright.
I'll cast a performance check.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the
I mean,
bar.
I like how you've just literally walked up to the innkeeper gone, I'll perform if you give me a free room. They go, half price, you go, okay, and then you've just pulled out your bagpipes and started playing. I mean, it's not really a performance now, is it?
It's a sample. I did poorly anyway.
The innkeeper just laughs. It just laughs because out of all the instruments that you pulled out and the way how you played it, she just finds it very amusing how some people have gotten so creative to actually do the work to actually barter and do their part. So
I cry a little bit.
I just want to say, Darius, it's like you've done 2 performances so far and you fucked up both of them, so you kind of suck.
I cry a bit more.
Okay.
Can I cast a spell on a nearby stray cat, speak with animals to find out if there are any shops nearby for provisions?
alright, use your... okay. So I'll do the spell slots for you since it seems like it's not working for you.
Oh, okay. So I can't do cast spell, or?
Yes, you can use cast spell. You speak with animals. The cat, looks at you and she directs you to this one place, and it's the fishmonger's place. So he sells a lot of amazing fish for quite a good quality, for a reasonable price. It's basically cat heaven.
So you get for asking a cat.
Please say that it's called The Place.
Wait, how much money do I have? I don't even know.
Do you have any money?
I don't know. Where do I see that?
Were we supposed to start
It's,
out with money?
Equipment, currency.
Currency.
Hey, Purple, were we supposed to, start out with money?
It depends on your background.
Okay.
Different backgrounds give different starting
So
amounts.
how do you determine that?
You said it
Well,
better.
what background were you?
Background. I'm haunted one?
No, like,
Is it
Yeah, no.
lifestyle?
lifestyle, yeah.
Lifestyle was,
No.
wealthy?
Lifestyle doesn't do
Okay.
anything. It's other than what you apparently pay. No, haunted one, you don't start with money. I don't
Yeah,
think.
you don't. I'm also haunted one. I don't get any money.
Wow, you bunch of edgy
You're broke.
fucks.
Well, I have 27 copper, so whatever.
27
Can-
worth of junk.
That's 2 silver.
Okay, I'm gonna go sell that junk then and get my.
Alright.
I
Can
recently came into some money from unknown sources. I'm paying for everyone's in room. How much do I pay?
Oh, you're paying for everybody?
Yes, because I'm
Alright.
nice.
Aw.
Okay.
Because I am not
Okay.
2, I shall buy a fish for everyone.
Alright, that's 3 copper for fish.
Okay.
And how much for the inn?
For the inn, let's see, that's gonna be a total of 6 people, and so since you offer, that's gonna be 6 people, it's gonna be 12 silver, but since you actually made me laugh, I'll make it 10 silver for you.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
gold.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar and strike a conversation with the
Can
barkeeper.
I attempt to pickpocket the innkeeper?
You're gonna try to pickpocket the innkeeper, alright. Roll a sleight of hand check.
Don't get us
Can I
thrown
do a
out.
perception check to possibly stop her before she does it?
Yeah,
Okay,
roll your
sleight of
perception
hand.
check and your sleight of hand check.
20 plus 2. Fuck.
Alright.
Is
So
that
what
enough
happens?
to perceive it? I don't think so.
She was too good.
She's too good a thief. But she hasn't realized that she got thief first.
Shut up.
I'm paying with the money I stole from her. Which she stole from Winslow.
So,
Winslow's paying for our room.
Shut up.
so as the moment you try to pickpocket the innkeeper, surprisingly, as you try to go grab for it, she moves in such a way that something that a thief like you would recognize that this isn't an ordinary person.
A third group.
And then
gosh.
she just looks at you and just winks, And she goes back and takes the money from Darius and just smiles at him.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I got information.
I yell, I ship!
So I got information, but not money.
Yep.
That's a terrible deal.
I would like to do a perception check on this inn. What can I learn about what can go on in this inn?
Roll
Drinks
your
and all
perception
that.
check.
Okay, perception is +1.
This is an inn.
Can I
No fucking shit!
look around the room and see who's here other than us?
You see that there are a couple of muscular guys that are sailors. One guy's passed out drunk because then he just got back. Another guy is just sitting there next to his buddy and trying to talk to him, except he doesn't realize that he's passed out drunk. There's a bartender, there's the innkeeper, and then there's also a couple of other humans, but they're just eating their meal and their dinner over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
Is it okay if I go and sell my stuff so I can get the coppers?
Sure, you go over to the blacksmith, who is down the street to the left, and for him, I was like, hello? Hello? How may I help you?
Hello, I have some stuff that I really don't need to use anymore, and I'd really like to sell it, so, let's, make a deal, shall we?
Oh, of course, of course! May I see may I see what you're trying to sell?
Sure, and I give him the stuff that I got off the goblins.
Ooh, these are goblin-made junk pieces. I'd say I'll give you 3 silver for these, because they're not good quality, but I can use these for scrap, and you have so much.
Well, that's a deal for me. Why, thank you.
You're welcome. And the blacksmith gives you 3 silver.
Awesome. So is that instead of the 27 copper?
Yep, you got 3 silver.
Awesome. Okay, and then I,
Inn have somewhere to cook?
The inn? There's a kitchen area, but that's in the back.
Oh.
I would like to walk up... no, Whistle first. Go on, Whistle.
Well, I was wondering where I could possibly cook the fish.
In the inn.
You could
He
ask
got a
the
fish.
innkeeper to use the kitchen.
Okay, I'll use the innkeeper to use the kitchen. I'll ask the innkeeper to use the kitchen.
She's oh, don't worry, sure, you can use the kitchen. Just make sure you stay out of the cook's way when it's the rush hour for dinner, because it gets a little crazy back there. Just make sure not to leave a mess.
So exactly at rush hour.
Um,
No, I don't. Never mind. It was a joke. Okay. I go into the kitchen and bake the fish.
all right.
Bake the fish, cooks the fish.
I think make a nature check, because there is no cook check in this thing.
You can also use the base stats of intelligence or whatever.
Or use
depending on what you think it would be.
Saving throw?
I mean, I think nature's intelligence based, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have +1 on nature and 8 intelligence.
I'm gonna go strike.
Could I maybe investigate the innkeeper?
All right. You, Wessel, managed to cook your fish. You don't have all the ingredients to make it the world-class Michelin star food, but it comes out really good. Surprisingly from that 3 copper fish, that cat knew what was talking about.
I would like to distract the innkeeper by asking her about some rumors.
All right. So,
Is that a
let's see.
persuasion?
Is it deception or is it persuasion?
Or would it be investigation?
Investigation. All right. Well, let's see. You're just looking at the innkeeper. So for you, Charm, you notice that this innkeeper, you can tell that she had some years of adventuring behind underneath her belt, so that she knows when she's going to get picked. She knows that the way of the rogue much better than you know the way of the rogue as you do now.
Oh.
But you don't know who she is, but you do know that she knows things.
She knows.
And as for my rumors,
For rumors,
I need to do persuasion, I'm guessing?
sure.
Which one?
I say persuasion in this case because you're just asking for rumors.
Okay.
13. Alright. So, like, the innkeeper goes, well, there, aside from that, outside, near the swamp areas, there's said to be some, like, ghastly, sounds coming from there, but anytime whenever anyone goes out there, they don't find anything, but everyone agrees when they leave, they feel extremely creeped out. There was also rumors about a goblin raid coming back about a month ago, but we see nothing. And then let's see, the guy over there that's passed out, he's a friend of Gerald's, and for him, he's been saying that he's seen a giant creature out over by the Sea Attis, but there hasn't been a monster attack here in years.
I'm gonna strike an argument.
With who?
There's giant creature, goblin raid, and creepy shit in the swamp. Can I ask her who's the richest guy in this inn?
The richest guy in this inn?
Who's not part of the party?
Well, the richest guy in the inn, he probably left about 2 months ago. He came in with about 200 gold down payment for about 6 years. So he was a very odd one.
Is that for a room?
Yeah, he stayed here for quite a while, but he paid on time, and he was actually rather polite.
Okay. My distraction is over.
Alright.
I'd like to...
Cut the fish into 7 equal pieces and give one to the innkeeper for letting me.
Alright. Aw, thank you, dear.
I start eating the fish and it's okay.
I strike an argument with the sailors.
With the who?
The sailors.
Sailors. Like, what do you want? John, you need more drink. Yeah.
You're too drunk for this. You should go to bed. Why are you even here? You're distracting the other people.
There's nobody around. Don't worry about it. And then he just collapses backwards and starts snoring.
This was not worthwhile at all. I have to say that I am quite disappointed. I thought we could have some more structured debate, but I suppose this is not possible.
I'm gonna go to my inn room to rest and count my money.
Alright. Would the rest of you like to do the same?
Yep.
I'm going to do the same, except I don't have any money to count.
Haha!
Before I go to my room, I would like to go up to the innkeeper.
Yes, dear?
Miss, I happened to find this letter, which I personally am not able to read. You see, I am blind, and I motion to my pupilless eyes. Would you happen to know anyone who could happen to read it for me?
Well, we do have a record keeper here. He's in the in the building next to the mayor's place. You can probably go see him tomorrow, and he's probably out right now.
Much obliged. And then I head up to my room.
As my last action, I say to everyone in the room, I say to everyone, every one of my companions, eat some of the fish. I cooked it for all of you, and then I head up to my room.
Thank you. Can I talk to Winslow?
Sure.
So, Winslow,
Hi, what's up?
so why are you on this journey anyways? I'm just curious.
Because I need money,
Yeah? Okay.
and I mean, you know, when you get thrown out of cities, that's kind of the only thing that you gotta do on the road and stuff, so...
Yeah, I suppose I understand that. Me, I wanna get experience, see the world before I go back to, you know, my house or home. You know.
Well, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from a place called the Moon the Silver Moon Monastery. So that's where I'm from.
I have no idea what that is.
You probably wouldn't. It's kind of like in the elf forests, you know.
I think I know.
It's a bit far away from here, but you know. You said that you were like kicked out of the city. What city are you from?
Oh boy! Well, this is embarrassing. I'm from the northwest, like some small village far away. It's not really noteworthy here. There's really nothing much there.
Oh, nothing much can mean a lot to some people.
Peasants, that sort of stuff.
I suppose. I mean, as a monk, I don't really have many possessions, so nothing much really does mean a lot to me.
Yeah, you really don't have any money, do you?
Not much, but it's a way of life, you know. I get around, I see the town, just take care of myself with the weapons that I have.
Yeah, it's really the only way to go anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I only know this one cantrip, so can't really be a spellcaster.
What's the cantrip?
Oh, it's called Minor Illusion. I cast it so that there's like a moon in my hand.
You know, maybe you shouldn't do that just in case there's like a werewolf in the hall, but you know.
I mean, it's only an illusion. It's not gonna like set someone off, I don't think.
I mean, I don't really know how it works, but do you really want a werewolf in the hall?
I haven't met many werewolves, but if you're so worried about it, fine. I just kind of like wave my hand through the moon and it disappears.
That's a weird fetish.
What?
Nothing.
Anyways.
Okay, it seems like someone has written some graffiti on the wall.
Oh.
I'm not sure what that's about.
Oh. Yeah, I can see that. It looks like someone enjoys farts.
Okay. How much? Okay. Let's make a bet. Okay, how much do we bet it's Darius?
I'll bet you a couple coppers.
Okay. You know what? I'll bet you 1 gold.
Oh yeah.
That it's Darius.
Well, I think we kind of. I think we both agree
fine.
that it's that it was Darius who did that. Anyways,
it was totally Darius.
I think I'm gonna go meditate for
Good
a while.
night.
So good night.
Yeah. Good night.
So all of the party members decide to go sleep in the inn, whether some were just crying at their loss of money, some are trying to sleep off the horrible memory of a naked goblin, others are just laughing at at the gold that they've reaped and come out a bit richer. others have many things to ponder about the future. And that is how we conclude our first session.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Wow.